on this episode of Mythbusters.
Only in Mythbusters is someone transferred on a stretcher to be dropped off a building.
Adam and Jamie jump on the myth of an inner spring fling.
That was just as much fun as it seemed like.
If a 3-story drop into shallow water is lethal, could you cushion the same fall with a mattress?
I feel like I just got spanked.
And live to leap another day.
I'm screwed.
Okay, so first up, a myth that's all about soft landings. According to this burn notice myth, there's no way you could leap and live after a 35-foot drop into shallow water. However, breaking your fall with a mattress could supposedly save your butt. So would a crash landing really leave you with more of a spring in your step than a splash landing? So it's straight to the shallow end at DeFremery Pool in Oakland.
That's a nice pool.
It ought to work. And I might have just the thing. Hey, Adam, check this out.
Oh! I wish you were here, because it's beautiful and it smells kind of bad, which you'd expect. You feeling ready, buddy?
One of the nice things about using this particular type of dummy is that with the help of a portable X-ray machine like this device over here, we can actually figure out what happened internally to the dummy without performing the equivalent of an autopsy.
So after a checkup to make sure everything is where it should be,
You can see that the ribs come across. They're all intact. You can see all the cervical vertebra.
it's time to strap up the Sin Buster for its first fall into 4.5 feet of water.
Sindaver into the pool from 35 feet. In 3, 2, 1, go.
A perfect hit.
It's bottoms up for the new Buster. But what kind of damage did that drop do?
Now that we've dropped our dummy, we would really like to get an expert opinion on exactly how much damage they've sustained. And we'd like an expert that deals with this kind of injury every single day, and that's called an orthopedic surgeon. We found one named Dr. Noah Weiss. Dr. Weiss, are you willing to give us a free consult on Buster's injuries?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Let's go take a look.
We can see over here is there's actually been a separation between the lumbar spine and the sacrum. This is a very severe injury that would most certainly result in major spinal cord damage.
Wow, so our dummy's paralyzed.
It's paralyzed.
So our Sindaver, after being dropped into the swimming pool without a mattress in its way, has sustained some very serious damage, a shattered pelvis and a paralyzing spine injury. And if it seems like I'm smiling, I'm only happy that we got some significant results from this dummy. Now, we're gonna drop one into a mattress.
Ready, Adam?
Ready!
3, 2, 1, go.
Perfect hit!
Buster hit the crash pad, and its butt took the brunt. So it's over to Dr. Weiss to find out if the Sin Buster's rear is in the clear.
On physical examination, what's immediately apparent is the pelvis is far more unstable compared to the previous Sindaver.
Really?
Yeah, this is completely disrupted.
Wow.
And that's not all. As the X-rays reveal, the mattress jumper sustained far more damage all over.
In addition to a similar injury where he basically blew apart his pelvis, this one also appears to have 2 injuries to his spine, one in the lumbar spine or low back and one in the mid-back or thoracic spine. He dislocated his knee, he dislocated his elbow, and the injury to the pelvis was much worse than in the first Sindaver.
So the mattress was far worse than falling into water.
I think both jumps were a problem, but it definitely appears to be much worse landing on the mattress in the water.
So he's even more dead.
He would be even more dead than the first one.
Is that a medical term?
It is now.
Okay. We have tested this thing 6 ways to Sunday, actually 4 ways and on weekdays, but we have found that, yes, jumping from 35 feet is bad into water, but in the mattress, it's like twice as bad. This is a counterintuitive result, which for us is totally awesome. So where would you say this myth stands?
You know, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't quite, what is it, not right, not
truthful,
ill-conceived?
ill-conceived, improper, let's say just wrong.
Okay, it's wrong.